So in this video, I want to show you just a little bit about your stream page, the main page you see when you log into your Google Classroom. So there's not much on mine right now, but you can see that upcoming work will be shown over here, due dates and things like that. It's a nice little way to keep track of things that are coming up for students so that they don't miss deadlines and things like that. Your class code and your class name are here. We've talked about that before. You can change the little banner here by selecting a theme, which is all these little cute pictures that Google provides, or you can upload your own photo if you have something meaningful to your class or meaningful to you. On this page, you can create and schedule announcements, and that's what this little bar is going to be used for. I'll show you in a second, and respond to student posts. So like I said, this little bar is your announcements. So it's ways to communicate with your students without assigning a grade for anything. So I'm going to make an announcement. Welcome to our class page. Please review the rules and let me know if you have any questions. And I want this to go to all my students because as a classroom set of rules, it's important that they all see it. But it's a great way to differentiate information if you choose different groups of students or individual students who can see this post. So I want to attach a set of Google Classroom rules to this so that the students will have the concept of what I want them to be doing on this page. So I'm going to choose Add right from my Google Drive. And I have it set up right here as a Google Classroom PDF. And you'll see it shows up down here. I like to save things as PDFs so that there's no opportunity to edit or for things to get mixed up format-wise when they're moved onto a Google site. And I could add more than one thing if I wanted to. I went fast before, but you can add links to other pages. You can add files from your computer if you don't like using Google Drive. You can link a YouTube video, whatever works for you. And then you have the opportunities over here to post right away, to schedule a post, which is great if you're doing this late at night, but you don't want the kids to see it till technically school hours tomorrow, or if you want to just save the draft and move on for later. So I'm going to post this right now so it's available. And it'll take a second, but you'll see teacher posts, the time, welcome to our class page, please review the rules and let me know if you have any questions. Then when you click on the link, it pulls up our Google Classroom rules. So my rules are all comments and posts must be appropriate, that you have to do your own work, no copying others, reach out if you have any questions or need help, and then please do not multitask with other websites, set up a time to just focus on schoolwork. Kids might be tempted with the computer in front of them to have multiple tabs pulled up. They know so much about the computers that they can find ways around a lot of things. So I'm setting the expectation that I want them to focus on their school at this time. I'm going to go out of here. One thing I do want to show you, if I move over to one of my students' pages and refresh it, they will see this on their classwork page as well, same options, and they can comment. So if they comment something that you don't think is appropriate, something like I think the rules are stupid, will show up, refresh the page, for all the class to see on that stream page. So it is important to early on establish expectations and the same kind of things you would do in your classroom. As the teacher, you do have the option to reply to posts and reply to individual comments. You also have the option to delete individual comments if there's something that you don't want available on that stream page. And you can mute students. So this means that the students can still submit work, but no one else can see them and they can't reply to other people's things. So that's really helpful if you have a student who's just not following directions. That's a great consequence that they won't be able to interact with the other students. So again, this is not something that's graded, but it's a great way to share information and really simple, straightforward way to post whatever you have on your page. So that's how to use the stream page a little bit. Hope that helps. As always, let me know if you have any questions.